hustle, hustle, hustle. Sleep was sin in my household. Sin. I saw my dad asleep one time in my life. I got up at 8 o'clock on a Saturday morning and went to the kitchen and peeked, and I saw him sleeping. I went and woke up my brothers. I said, Dad's still asleep. He actually died 2.5 months later, and connected that idea that, if he slept in that late, he must have not been feeling well. If it was daylight, you couldn't be inside. There's a fierce sense of independence. 30 minutes of TV a night max. Mom would always say, why are you gonna watch someone doing something when you can go out in the world and do it yourself? Turn that damn thing off, get outside. Had to be outside. Like get out in the world, go hustle, figure it out, be home at dark.
Life rewards action, not intelligence. Took me a few years growing up to really learn this. I think I valued intelligence over action. I think one of the dangers is smart people, that the smarter you are, the better your excuses. The more accomplished you are in talking yourself out of taking action, in proving to yourself that every action that you could take is too small, too meaningless, and not worth it. You cannot do everything, but you can do one thing, and another, and another. And that's the way you make massive progress in life. The matter that you show up and try and act week after week, month after month, year after year, with a little bit of intelligence, you start to get better and better and better. Even if the action is poor action, you're going to learn something from it. And it's so easy to talk yourself out of action, but it's so important to remember that life rewards action, not intelligence, not smarts in your brain, but action into the world.
The more you go through, the less empathy you have. So you would think, let's say you've been through your hardships, you would think that because you've been through that stuff, you would have more empathy. But as you rise through the ranks, you actually have less empathy because you've been through it, you've overcome it, and you kind of look at people like, can you please get it together? So, yes. And if you think about it, it makes sense because it's like, get through this. I've gotten through this. Whereas if you're dealing with someone who hasn't gone through it or is in the lower ranks at work, they've got more empathy. Because also think of it too, as you're going up in business, you're dealing with so many more people. You don't have the cognitive space or load to deal with everybody's stuff. So sometimes when people come to me, my boss, my response is, do you know how much your boss is probably juggling? It's not that they're a jerk. They're instrumental. They're just trying to get stuff done. And you, being where you are, kind of lower in the hierarchy, you're not dealing with as much, trying to juggle as much. And so you're looking for more empathy. You have more space, more time. This person's up here. They're trying to keep that ship from sinking.
It's okay to cut off toxic family members out of your life. Blood is not thicker than mental health. Did you hear me? Some people in your life are damaging your mental health. It's that bad. And you let it happen because they're family. Blood is not thicker than your mental health.
No one's coming. No one. No one's coming to push you. No one's coming to tell you to turn the TV off. No one's coming to tell you to get out the door and exercise. Nobody's coming to write the business plan for you. It's up to you. Unless you understand that you've got to parent yourself, you've got to push yourself. You're not going to make your dreams come true. You're just not. We're not wired that way. You weren't born that way. You weren't that way when you were growing up, and you're certainly not that way as an adult.
Act like the person you want to become. That's not fake it till you make it, by This is intentional. Intentionally act like the person you want to become. Because when you intentionally act like the person you want to become, your brain sees you taking those actions, so your brain starts to change the way it relates to you. When your brain sees you high-fiving yourself in the mirror, it starts to go, oh, wait a minute, Steven loves himself. Steven's cheering for himself. We don't beat Steven up.
Science shows that your brain and your best friend's brain sync together like Wi-Fi. It's called neurosynchrony, and it explains why you can finish each other's sentences and why you laugh at the same weird stuff. See, close friends actually develop similar brainwave patterns, and in brain scans, best friends showed synchronized activity in areas of emotion, decision-making, and even empathy. It shows why you and your best friend are such weirdos together. But it also proves that you should choose your circle wisely, because your brain is downloading who they are and who you will become.
Whatever happens, happens. Stop obsessing over things that you can't control. Life will not go the way you planned, and that's okay. Just learn to accept things and trust in timing, and don't forget, everything happens for a reason. Stay positive. Remember, God had a different plan. Whatever happens, happens.